Cracker Schultz was dead. The electric chair had seen to that. But now he was moving, clambering from his coffin. The little professor had made good his macabre promise. He had raised up a zombie and provided death for hire. For years, Cracker had been head triggerman in Leo Gorman's crime empire. He was a master of assassination. You can cross him off your list, boss. He's as good as dead. And so it came as a shock when...
What's that? The cops nabbed Cracker?
Caught him in the act. They'll bind him, boss. He ain't got a chance. Cracker didn't have a chance. He was tried, convicted. What a rotten break. I'll never get another triggerman like Cracker. One thing, Leo. Nobody will ever get anything on you. Even this senator who's yapping so loud. A crime probe was in full sway, headed by militant Senator Adam Flint, when Leo Gorman was called.
I believe you are the head of a crime syndicate, Mr. Gorman. Is that true?
What is a crime syndicate, Senator?
This murderer, Cracker Schultz, was your private killer, wasn't he?
I refuse to answer on the ground that I might incriminate myself. Stolidly, Gorman went through hours of examination, deftly parrying all questions.
You must step down, Mr. Gorman. Perhaps we can prove nothing against you, but I know, and every citizen knows, that you are a calloused killer. Even more so than that stupid underling of yours who is about to pay with his life.
I'll get you for that, Senator Flint. You may not know it, but you've just signed your own death warrant. Back home, with rage still burning within him, I'd have that mealy-mouthed do-gooder knocked off fist. If only I had Cracker back. Fat chance you got of that, boss. He's slated to fry next week. Then, a few days before Cracker's execution, a strange little man came to see Gorman. Just called me the professor. I came here because I thought you might like to have your gunman, Cracker Schultz, returned to you. Cracker's in the death house. There ain't a hope of springing him. I don't mean to have him returned to you before his execution. I mean after. After? He'll be dead. Certainly. But the dead can be made to walk again, if one knows the dread secret. And I learned that secret from witch doctors in the jungles of Haiti. I can bring Cracker back to you as a zombie. Appalled, Gorman tried to force the idea from his mind, yet a zombie, eh? To do my killing? Cracker back in service again? It would be a perfect way to get my revenge on Senator Flint. And so, on the night Cracker was executed, a hearse waited outside the penitentiary. There goes the last of Cracker. I wonder who's claiming the body. Let's tag along and find out. But Gorman had planned well. The reporter's attempt to follow the hearse was cleverly blocked. Hey, you! What's the idea of cutting this off? Meanwhile, Cracker's body was taken to a lonely farmhouse where the little professor commenced a weird ritual. Haladabaloo, in the name of Gomina, god of the living dead, I command you, rise. He's moving. He's getting up. He's done it. He's brought Cracker back. There he is, Mr. Gorman, your trigger man. Better than he ever was alive, because nothing can harm him. Nothing can stop him.
Fine work, Professor. I could sure use him. Well, will he do what I tell him to do?
Not you. I must give the commands. He obeys.
Only me.
So the professor moved in on Gorman, and it soon became apparent to the crime boss that he was at the mercy of the little man. For as the master of Cracker, the professor could demand and get anything.
I'll need more spending money. And a better room, please.
Uh-huh. He's got me where he wants me, and he knows it. Well, I'll let him have his way until Cracker finishes off Senator Flint. Then, I'll settle with the professor.
Then the professor decided to show off his zombie's prowess. It was a payroll job, a cinch. Help! That hold-up man, he looked exactly like Cracker Schutz. So anyway, back at Gorman's place.
You mean you sent Cracker out on a job? But you know I wanted him kept undercover.
Aren't you forgetting that I give him his orders?
But repercussions soon set in.
What if they identify Cracker? Everybody knows he's dead.
Yeah, but the paper's raising a fuss. They're yelling to dig up Cracker's grave and see if he's there. You and your smart ideas. We've got to work fast.
That night, the casket in which a dummy had been buried was dug up by Gorman's men.
Get rid of this dummy. Order Cracker inside, Professor.
Climb into the coffin and lie down, Cracker.
So in the latest issue of the Daily News, Cracker's body exhumed, identified beyond doubt. So suspicion was allayed, and the professor ordered Cracker back from the grave.
Can't you park Cracker someplace besides next to me? Makes me jittery having him around all the time. Plus, he smells like shit.
You asked for your old gunman back, and now you have him. Don't be afraid of Cracker, Mr. Gorman. He won't do anything to you. That is, unless I tell him to.
Then abruptly, Gorman's chance came to act against his enemy, Senator Flint.
Boss, I just heard that Senator Character Flint is going to give an address in town in a couple of days. Good. That's when Cracker will nail him. As soon as that's done, I'll knock off the professor. When he dies, Cracker will go back to being a corpse. I'll be rid of both of them. But I'll have to be careful. The professor always carries a gap. Well, it can be filled with blanks, can't it?
On the morning of the day Senator Flint was to address a mass meeting, Gorman managed to get hold of the professor's revolver. I don't know how, I guess he was in the shower or something. And he quickly removed the real bullets and inserted blanks.
Now he won't have a prayer against me.
Cracker was carefully disguised and given a ticket.
Listen, Cracker, you will be shown to a seat in the gallery. Sit there. A man will start speaking from the platform in the hall. He will look like this picture. When you see him, shoot him! And shoot to kill!
Gorman and the professor sat before the television set. With luck, they would actually see Senator Flint killed.
Soon it will be all over for him.
And for you too, Professor.
Here we are in Bentley Hall, ladies and gentlemen, where the great crusader against organized crime, Senator Flint, is to address a large gathering.
I hope Cracker's there.
He is. He never disobeys me. He can't. And here he is now, Senator Adam Flint.
the rat. I hate him. Why doesn't Cracker shoot now?
Ladies and gentlemen, it is a great honor to...
Oh, suddenly. Well, that was a good shot. The TV camera swerved abruptly, focused on the gallery.
The maniac is shooting at the senator. There he is.
Cracker! There's Cracker! He must have got him. He never misses.
Police are thronging up on the platform. I cannot see the senator.
He's dead. That's why no one can see him. I don't mean he turned invisible. He's on the ground, you know. He's lying there on the platform. Dead! Cracker always hits the mark. And now, it's your turn, Professor.
What are you saying? Put that thing away.
I don't need Cracker now, or you, Professor. I'm going to kill you. Then I'll be rid of Cracker, too. Don't reach for your revolver. It won't do you any good. I filled it with blanks.
But I have none. I gave mine to Cracker when he lost his.
Then he was sent to kill the senator with a gun full of blanks? And that means the senator must still be alive. The professor saw his chance and bolted.
Cracker, come back, hurry! I need you!
So that's your game. You're going to turn that zombie on me? Well, it won't do you any good. I've got to finish him off before Cracker can get back. I'll shoot him right in the crack of his ass.
Ah!
Though hit and badly wounded, the little professor managed to prolong the pursuit. You won't get away. Take that. Right in the ass again.
Oh! I'm not dead yet. I'll live long enough to see you die. Cracker, kill him! Kill him!
Cracker can't save you now. You'll be through before you can get here. One more shot in the butt.
Suddenly from behind him, Gorman heard the sound of heavy footsteps.
Holy smoke, the zombie!
He's all yours, Cracker! Tear him apart!
No, give away! The bullets are going right through him. They can't stop a dead man! The chill fingers of the zombie fastened around Gorman's neck and tightened. That sound, the snapping of bones.
Hurry, Cracker! Finish him before I die. I am your control. When I go, you return to the grave. You...
As the professor expired, the cruel pressure on Gorman's throat was abruptly terminated. Cracker reeled and slowly vanished. He's gone. Cracker's gone. I win after all.
What? It was too late for Gorman to win anything. He took a stumbling step and then fell headlong, for Gorman had hired death, and death had come. I guess because Cracker injured him fatally, and it just took him a while to expire, or he just conveniently had a stroke or heart attack after all of that. Something like that. Oh well. The end.